Salutations and welcome to another episode of Lofty's A to Z of Western Australia. WA is such a vast state that no two places are the same, from the forests of the southwest to the tropics of the north, the open plains of the Great Southern, and the deserts somewhere around here. Come, join me as I explore what this great state has to offer.
Going for a ride through the countryside. Gonna get a rawhide on his backside. Gonna be a tough ass, but he'll be up to the task. He'll have to ride real fast. He's gonna get a star.
I'm still in the southwest, enjoying getting to see some bush. This is why I've come to my next destination. G is for green bushes. No, it's not a venereal disease that one picks up in the tropics. It's actually a peaceful little town. Very peaceful. In fact, the only living thing I saw here was a dog which looked close to death. Few tourists come here as Greenbush's sole claim to fame was being judged the most improved town in 1995. The only impressive part of this is how bad it must have been before. Many shops have lost profitability and shut down, and it is only a matter of time before Greenbushes dies and becomes a ghost town. Travelling through this area, you are likely to see some of these solar panels. The electricity they generate is used to power the roadside discotheques, held on the 6th Saturday of every month. But like the skanks that visit these discos, I'm keen to go further south. H is for Hester. Like many southwest towns, Hester started out as a timber milling town. But hippie environmentalists lobbied for logging to stop to save the habitat of endangered cockatoos. This caused the death of the town. All that is left is the training centre for horse jockeys. But I must now retrace my steps through Balingup, Malalyup, Kirrup and Donnybrook to get to the letter I. I is for Irish Town. Now, after a slight disagreement this morning, my researchers have decided to quit on me today and haven't given me the information about Irish Town. Fortunately, however, it's written all up here on this sign. Irish Town was founded by an alien named Xenu, who outlawed antidepressants and made women stay silent during birth. Wait a second. This is a billboard for Scientology. Those bastards. Fortunately, inside this well-named shop was an elderly man who entertained me with Irish Town's history. Back when racial segregation was still in vogue in Australia, immigrants were kept away from the rest of Donnybrook Town. Irish Town was built for immigrants from Norway. It was in the news in the 1960s due to the infamous Irish Town floods. 7,462 Norwegians lost their lives. Luckily, the rest of the 11,853 Norwegian residents survived by huddling in this house atop the highest hill. But when Norwegians were given the vote in 1972, many moved into town, leaving behind their phallic monuments, and the Irish Town area reverted to farmland. As I head south, travelling this stretch of road for the final time, I pay a visit to Kirrup for a pie, Malalyup for some bovine racism, and Balingup for the world's biggest magic mushroom. In the forest to the west of Balingup live the Banksia men. One of the few things we know about their society is the importance of height in determining social status. Every full moon they emerge to mark their height on trees using a primitive paint called dulux. The tallest is then made leader for the next moon cycle. Just up the road is the site of the old Cundinup School for the Gifted, where some of WA's greatest minds were developed. It was shut down in 1948 when the lunch milk was found to be contaminated with mad cow disease. Perhaps this explains the many sightings of the Banksia men in this area. But as I pass the sign for Mythic Maze, I know I'm close to my next destination.
J is for Jarrawood.
The name Jarrawood is a combination of the words jarrah, a type of tree that grows in the area, and wood, which is what trees are made of. The rich history of the local timber industry is well documented, but the town has thrived since the mill was shut in 1985. Despite a rodent problem, families can come and enjoy a picnic or barbecue at the playground. If you prefer fast food, you can get a hamburger made from locally sourced meat. Jarrawood is most well known for the locally made chocolate-covered peanuts. Delicious. but I want to get moving before the after-school traffic starts up, so it's back on the horse and back to the east. Somehow, I finally reached the peaceful little hamlet of Boyup Brook. But the next morning, I'm off again, passing through Mayenut before working my way east, travelling into the wind and slightly uphill the whole way. Well, I'm up to day 6 now, and so far today, it's the last 2.5 hours or so it's gone pedal, 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 turn left, pedal, 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 here. As you can see, the surroundings aren't all that inspiring really. Just a lot of empty paddocks out to the side of the road. Gets kind of boring after a while. Fortunately, however, this has given me a bit of a chance to work on my human beatboxing. Soon I reach Muradup, the gateway to the letter K. K is for Kojonup. Kojonup was first introduced to white settlers by Aboriginals, who felt sorry for the thirsty honkies and showed them to the local spring, where they were able to drink from the clean, refreshing water. Kojonup eventually expanded to farmland, with the community riding upon the sheep's back. But they had to stop when Peter activists said it was cruelty to animals. Pricks. Since then, Kojonup has had to turn to tourists for income. Unfortunately, there is nothing interesting in Kojonup, so the Shire built shoddy tourist attractions and a tourist bureau. They even had their own offices put on an 80-degree incline for the gimmick value. They then discovered that anything could become a tourist attraction if you put a sign next to it. The locals are a colourful bunch. At night, most come here or here, leading to daytimes spent here. Alas, we are out of time once more. As I enjoy the views around Kojonup, I leave you with a guide to the meanings of road signs in WA. Drive safe, and remember, never teach a bear long division.
Been an RSM production, sponsored by the Work Life Tourism Commission.